I'm Don Davis. I'm going to talk about the Private Placement Memorandum, or the PPM, a little bit further today. This is one of a series of tapes that we produced, and today we're going to talk about deal structure, which is really at the front end of doing a PPM. You need to figure out what the deal is before you can write the PPM, obviously. And the structure is extraordinarily important. Extraordinarily important to you because you want to make sure you're protected in that deal structure. And extraordinarily important getting the deal done, because if the structure isn't sufficient, no one's going to write the check. And of course, that's the point of the exercise, getting the check. So what is involved in the deal structure? Really, there's three elements that are probably the key ones: cash, control, and exit for the investor. There you have it, very simple, those three. Cash, how much cash do you need? If you get more, if you seek more cash than you really need, investors are going to see through that pretty quickly. They're going to ask, well, where is the extra money going to go? At the same time, you're going to have to give something up for cash. You don't want to give more of your company away than you have to. So the cash has to be determined at the right level, enough to get the job done, enough to bring your business up to the next level, a level where there are other sources of cheaper capital for you to continue, perhaps bank lines or hard money loans and so on. At the same time, it's got to be sufficient to do the job, but we don't want any excess cash so that you end up giving away points. The second issue is control. How much you're going to give away for that cash. You simply want to maintain control of your business. There's lots of ways we can structure a deal so that we protect control, but that's a very important part of your structure. And finally, from the investor's perspective, how do I get my money back? If I write you the check for your business right now, when am I going to get back my money? How are you going to pay me? How does it all work out? I want my money back. It's not just a gift. And so we have to address that issue. We have to figure out a solution that gets the investor his money back in a way that's palatable to your business so that you can afford to write that check and give the money back and move forward. So those are the three issues. Let's talk about one alternative. And I'm going to do a series of tapes here, so there'll be some other programs covering other solutions to addressing these three issues. But today I'd like to talk about equity. Probably the simplest way of raising cash is to sell common stock in your corporation. So how do we go about that? Well, first, as I said, we have to determine how much cash you really need. Not too much, not too little, enough to get the job done, not excess that's going to give away points in your business. Secondly, we've got to figure out how much of the equity you're going to give up for that cash. How many points? What percentage of your business are you willing to give away for X amount of dollars, cash in hand today, so that you can build it to the next level? And when we take those two functions and put them together, we come out with the price per share. We back into it. We don't just say, well, my business is really worth a lot of money and I want $1 million a share, and we don't say we're going to sell shares for a penny a share either. We figure out how much cash you need to do the job. We figure out how many points you're willing to give up for that money, and we do the math and come up with a per share price for you. Second issue is control. We don't want to give away too many shares. If we do, you might lose control of your business. Maybe not in this round, but this is only going to be the first of a series of rounds if your business is successful. And so you want to make sure that you're not giving up too much of a percentage of the business for the cash, and we can help you do that. There are a variety of legal strategies for protecting that situation as well. Sometimes we do Class A preferred stock for you that has super voting rights. Sometimes we have a option or call on the stock to buy it back so we can keep the points low. A variety of things we can do. And finally, exit. Exit strategy for the investor. How are we going to pay it back? Can we project enough money to pay back the investor? Or are you going to go public and he can pay himself back by selling stock in the market? That's certainly an option as well. Strategy of the PPM. Hope this has been helpful, giving you something to think about. I'm Don Davis, a securities lawyer, and I'd love to talk to you about your business. Thank you.